Well, good morning from day 19. It's my last day at home. I'm leaving tomorrow to work my way down to the trail. So, back in the studio here, what do you think? So, let's get into the band of the day. Today's a good one. Like I said, should have been in my top 10. It is Queen. That's right. My favorite song by Queen is Killer Queen. And honorable mention track is the live version of the album Live Killers is Love of My Life. Okay, since this is my last day here, I was going to do a little show and tell of some of my guitars. So let's get right into it. This is my main guitar that I use in my band. Sedated, a tribute to the Ramones. This is an Epiphone Les Paul Studio. Not very expensive by any means, but my main go-to guitar. When I bought this, it was a very bright white. I don't know if the camera's picking up, but it turned into this nice creamy white color as it aged or matured. Next up is a Gibson Flying V. I got this 2011. I like the inside of this case. Next up is a Gibson Les Paul Studio. It's got a nice tobacco burst color. Would you believe that this was the last guitar that I purchased? October of 2017. So nice color there. This is my most expensive guitar. This is the Gibson Les Paul Standard. This is basically your most popular guitar along with the Fender Stratocaster. This is called Heritage Cherry Sunburst. I got this one in 2013. You want to know how much I got it for? Well, I used a 15% off coupon at Guitar Center. I believe I paid $1,850. But now, and shortly after that, they raised the price, and these now cost about $2,800. Here we go with a Fender Stratocaster. Made in America version. This is also, between this and the Gibson Les Paul Standard, these are the two most popular guitars for over 50 years, 60 years. This is a 2012 model. I even got the sticker that's still in here. So this color and type of guitar was the one that Buddy Holly used. That's why I got it. This is also a Fender Stratocaster, but it's the made in Mexico version. These sold for roughly $500. I got 15% off, so. But now they go for $600 or more. This white also aged really nice into a creamy white color. This guitar is made by the company Jackson. It's a model called the Dinky. And the reason I got this was because it's hot pink and it's got a whammy bar. This guitar is my acoustic guitar that I played my songs on for some of the music for the videos. It's by Epiphone. I've had this about 17 years. Last but not least, my Hello Kitty guitar. This is made by Fender, their Squire series Stratocaster. Look at the pink dots of the inlays. I got this guitar after I saw Steve Stevens of Billy Idol's band play one in 2010. And I bought one off eBay used. And then just 2 years ago, they came out with a reissue of the same guitar, but I got this for, I think, $350. They're now selling used like this one, about 800 bucks. And the new ones that they came out with 2 years ago, I think they were right around that price also, but it just wasn't the same as the original one. All right, I gotta turn this upside down here. Here's what the back looks like. Whoop. So as I was getting the guitars out, I had these photo albums on top of the guitars, and I thought, hey, I'll show you a couple pictures. So this is that house that I grew up in that I showed you that totally looked different. That's what it looked like in the 70s. You can even see the cars there. Well, this one was when I was in the Navy, my punk rock years. You can see I'm holding a San Miguel beer, and on my left wrist, the spikes are sticking out. So when I was in the Navy, it was 1985, I had about a month left to go in my enlistment. They were filming the movie Top Gun on my ship, the USS Enterprise. There's Tom, he's talking to the director there. And then over here, this is what happens when you get film developed and they don't turn out so well. But there's Tom walking off a scene there. There he is there. And at the end of the movie, this was like one of the closing scenes when they came back to the ship. That's all. I didn't get in any shots, but there's the crew congratulating Tom. He's shaking hands. Let me get a close up there. Right there. So that's kind of cool. I should mention I did pick up a couple keyboards within the last few years. Actually, I had this beginner one for about 10 years now. And then about 3 years ago, I bought this one. It's a Roland. I don't really know how to play that well, but my brother, he plays really good, and he came over. He didn't like it because of the soft key touch, the synth keys. And so I went out and bought this Yamaha version. It's called the Modi X8, and it's got more keys. And these are weighted keys. It's not plugged in now, but so it's like a regular piano. I just thought I'd show you that. I just tinker around with it. I don't really know too much. So anyway, that about ends it. Tomorrow we'll start the journey down there, and the trail videos will be in a few days.